at opinyon ng pag-uulat ng mag-uulat sa programang ito ay hindi ang pangunahing posisyon o pahayag ng pamumunuan ng organisasyong ito. The views and opinions expressed in this live report are those of the presenter and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the management of this organization. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to One Inclusion Live Weekend. Today is Saturday, January 15, 2022. I am Carlos Miguel Kanahashi and we are broadcasting simultaneously on InkluRadyo and on the Hands in Inclusion Philippines YouTube channel. We shall commence our presentation in just a moment and we will be back after our commercials. Now this. Welcome back to One Inclusion Live Weekend. We shall now commence our presentation for this day. Hi everyone, good day to all of you. This is my pre-recorded presentation for our One Inclusion Live Weekend episode for this day. Today is Saturday, the 15th of January 2022. I am Carlos Miguel Kanahashi from Hands in Inclusion Philippines. So in this pre-recorded presentation, we will discuss to you about World Braille Day. What is the event all about? What is Braille language? And who is the father of the Braille system? So without further ado, here now is our topic, World Braille Day. So what is World Braille Day? Well, first of all, World Braille Day is celebrated since 2019. The purpose of this event is to raise awareness of the importance of Braille as a means of communication in the full realization of the human rights for partially sighted people. So in other words, this event is done in order for us to show awareness and to show the essence of Braille language for the partially sighted people. And this serves as their means or mode of communication, ladies and gentlemen. So what is the essence of this event? Well, first of all, January 4 every year is internationally observed as World Braille Day to commemorate the birthday of Louis Braille, a French educator. Reading and writing are important foundations for an educational development of every person. Mahalaga ito ang pagbasa at magsulat sa lahat ng mga tao, ladies and gentlemen. So what is Braille? Braille is a system of raised dots that can be read with the fingers by people who are blind or who have low vision. Teachers, parents, and others who are not visually impaired or blind ordinarily read Braille with their eyes. Braille is not a language. Rather, it is a code by which many languages may be written and read. Braille is used by thousands of people all over the world in their native languages and provides a means of literacy for all. So what does Braille look like? The symbols of Braille are formed within units of space known as Braille cells. It consists of 6 raised dots arranged in 2 parallel rows, each having 3 dots. The dot positions are identified by numbers from 1 to 6. 64 combinations are possible using one or more of these 6 dots. A single cell can be used to represent an alphabet, letter, number, punctuation mark, or even a whole word. Who is Louis Braille and how was Braille invented? Louis Braille was born in Coupvray, France on January 4, 1809. He attended the National Institute for the Blind Youth in Paris, France as a student. At that time, books were created using raised print, which was laborious to produce, hard to read, and difficult for individuals to write. While attending the institute, Louis Braille yearned for more books to read. He experimented with ways on how to create an alphabet that is easy to read with the fingertips. So what are the types of Braille? Alphabetic Braille and literary Braille. So alphabetic Braille writes out each letter and the word exactly as it is spelled out in print. For example, ladies and gentlemen, in alphabetic Braille, the word can is written by using three separate Braille cells. One cell for each of the three letters in the word can. If you're interested primarily in writing shopping lists, playing cards, and board games, keeping telephone numbers, reading elevator buttons and room numbers, or writing labels or brief notes, alphabetic Braille may meet your needs. In literary Braille, in the case of that, ladies and gentlemen, it's also called contracted Braille. For example, the word can be written in condensed or contracted form. Only one Braille cell is done to represent the entire word. The majority of books and magazines are written in literary Braille because it requires less space than does in the alphabetic Braille. If you want to read books in Braille, it is recommended that you should learn how to read and write using literary Braille. How is Braille written? When every letter of every word is expressed in Braille, it is referred to as uncontracted Braille. Some books for young children are written in uncontracted Braille, although it is less widely used for reading material meant for adults. However, many newly blinded adults find uncontracted Braille useful for labeling personal or kitchen items when they are first learning Braille. So, the standard system, ladies and gentlemen, that was used for reproducing most textbooks and publications is known as contracted Braille. In this system, cells are used individually or in combination with others to form a variety of contractions or whole words. For example, you like him. It requires 12 cell spaces. This is how it looks like. You like him in Braille, ladies and gentlemen. Just as printed matter can be produced with a paper and pencil, typewriter, or printer, Braille can be used in several ways. The equivalent of paper and pencil is the slate and stylus. It consists of a slate or template with evenly spaced depressions for the dots of Braille cells, and a stylus for creating the individual Braille dots. With paper placed in the slate, tactile dots are made by pushing the pointed end of the stylus into the paper over the depressions. The paper bulges on its reverse side, forming dots. Because of they are inexpensive and portable, the slate and stylus are especially helpful for carrying to jot or to take notes and for labeling such things such as file folders. Based on our technological developments in the computer industry, software programs allow users to save and edit their writing, especially through the use of portable electronic braille devices. It can be displayed back to them virtually or factually, and can be produced a hard copy using a desktop computer-driven braille embosser. Because computers are common in school, children learn both the braille contractions and also how to spell words out letter by letter so that they can spell and write using a keyboard. And the purpose of this is to continue to expand additional avenues of literacy for braille users. Since its development in France by Louis Braille in the latter part of the 19th century, Braille has become not only an effective means of communication, but also an essential avenue for achieving and enhancing literacy for the people who are blind. Braille is a form of written language for blind people. in which characters are represented by patterns of raised dots that are felt with the fingertips. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we're discussing Braille language is because Braille is one of the languages that is used for the blind people. And also, this language, Braille, is represented through the use of patterns of raised dots that are felt with the fingertips. As I conclude this presentation for this day, Braille is a system of language that is used combinations of raised dots to spell letters and numbers. It is used by people who are blind or partially sighted to help them read and write. It's a system of writing, so you can write in any language using Braille. And that concludes our pre-recorded presentation. I am Carlos Miguel Kanahashi. Thank you very much. We'll be back after our announcement, our commercials. Coming up, announcements. Welcome back to One Inclusion Live Weekend. So, ladies and gentlemen, here are some of our announcements. So, here are some of our announcements. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, we have some products for sale at the HNI Inclusion Philippines online shop. So, the products that we are selling are the following: our One Inclusion Nation t-shirts, available in red, black, blue, white, and yellow. All sizes were 275 pesos. For the One Inclusion Nation tote bags is available in white and black. Sizes are ranged between medium and large, and prices are ranged between 150 to 200 pesos. So how can you order there? Well, first of all, we'll be very strict on payments. Payment first before purchase. I repeat, payment first before purchase. And we're accepting payments from GCash, and we will deliver your ordered products via GoGo Express and LBC as well. So ladies and gentlemen, the Hansen Inclusion Philippines online shop is temporarily closed for areas under Alert Level 5, but it will continue to serve in areas under Alert Level 1, 2, 3, and 4 only. Its operating hours are from 12 midnight to 11:59 in the evening. For a full list of orders, please visit the Hansen Inclusion Philippines Facebook page or email us at hansen.inclusion@gmail.com. Ladies and gentlemen, we at Hansen Inclusion Philippines needs your help. We have already been struggling with our financial problems in our organization, ladies and gentlemen. So, regardless, no matter what, it doesn't really matter if the amount is smaller or larger. It will be appreciated for you guys to help Hands in Inclusion Philippines as well. So, my question is, how can you do this? Purchase our products in our online shop and also to help our core members to remember and to recover in their finances, including the financial problems in our organization. So, ladies and gentlemen, to all, we are asking for your help in our organization. In any amount or buying products of our organization, it is a huge help to us. Many of us are struggling with our financial problems. Kami po ay nanawagan sa lahat na humingi po kami ng inyong tulong para sa ating organisasyon. Sa anumang halaga o makabili, ang mga produkto ng ating organisasyon, malaking tulong na yan sa amin. Maraming sa amin ang sobrang hirap sa buhay, sa totoo lang, to be honest. Ladies and gentlemen, so how can you do this? Purchase our products in the online shop and to scan and donate using GCash on this QR code that is flashed on your screen. You will also see this in one of our posts in the Hands in Inclusion Philippines Facebook and Instagram pages as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, what are you waiting for? Please purchase our products from the Hands in Inclusion Philippines online shop and to donate to Hands in Inclusion Philippines as well. Please help Hands in Inclusion Philippines for its fundraising project. We're aiming to raise funds in our organization. Let us have the time to rebuild in order for us to have a bigger, better, and a bolder Hands in Inclusion Philippines. So our sales and purchases from the online shop and for your donations to Hands in Inclusion will go to us here in Hands in Inclusion. For the formality, for the expenses, and the financial aid of the members due to the effects of this trying time. So ladies and gentlemen, guys, for those who did this, we be glad you did. And for those who did this, thank you very much in advance for your continuous generosity and for your support to our organization. And also, before we get to this, we have some other announcements. First, if you have any problems with your computer or your desktop or your laptop, please PM Sir Mark Betita on his Facebook page, Computer Repair. How can you do this? Go to Facebook, search Computer Repair of Sir Mark Betita, and he will answer all your questions about your troubleshooting with your computer or your software as well, ladies and gentlemen, so that your computer is totally fixed and your software is fixed also. And then also next week, we will be off the air. It was announced earlier today. It was announced earlier that that our channel InkluRadyo will be off the air starting next week, January 17, 2022, until January 22, 2022, due to the surge of the COVID-19 in our country caused by the post-holiday surge and the non-compliance to the health and safety protocols and the presence of the Omicron variant. At sa lahat na manonood sa atin, pansamantala hindi muna e-ere ang Inkluradyo simula Enero, ikalabing-pito ng Enero hanggang ikalabing-dalawamput-dalawa ng Enero taong kasalukuyan dahil sa COVID-19 protocols. So if you want to watch anything on please also, if you want to watch old episodes, please catch up on the HNI Inclusion Philippines YouTube channel. And we will only resume as soon as everything is okay. And also, when our safety, welfare, and the well-being of our people will not be compromised. At kami ay babalik sa ere kapag bumuti na ang lahat at sana hindi kami mailagay sa panganib o alanganin sa ating kaligtasan, kalagayan at kagalingan ng lahat. Okay, so we have some remaining events coming up for the month of January in Best Buddies Philippines. On January 19 at 3 p.m., we'll be having Wellness Wednesday with Coach Pepper. On January 21st, it will be the webinar of Best Buddies Philippines entitled Buddies, Be Prepared. This is a joint between the Philippine Red Cross, AXA Insurance, and SM Cares. On January 22nd, it will be Healthy Eating with Bernice. And on January 29, will be Slime Time and Fruity Fun with Bea. So if you want to join these events for January 19, 21, 22, and 29, follow Best Buddies Philippines on Facebook and Instagram, send them a message, and they will send you the registration form and link as well. In Best Buddies Philippines, make a friend, be a friend. So, Hiraya Gallery and Special Achievers will present to you a project sold out. 17 out of 76 works are sold. This is a joint between Ateneus Special Education Society, Autism Strong Philippines, Best Buddies Philippines, College of Rehabilitation Sciences Student Council, HNI Inclusion Philippines, Little Hands ISCO with UNICEF, Philippine Academy of Occupational Therapists Incorporated, Society of Occupational Therapy Majors, the ABLE Center, Tugon Ateneo, Philippine Collegiate Association of Speech Pathologists, and You Belong PH. If you want to check this out, please check Special Achievers Facebook page as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're feeling hungry, then you may order some of the foods from the Sobra Comfort Food Restaurant and the Kuya Korea Restaurant. For our Sobra Comfort Food Restaurant, our menus are for all-day breakfast, Papa Sobra, chicken tocino, corned beef brisket, homemade spam, and beef salpicao. Sizes are ranged between solo to large and prices are ranged between 265 pesos to 1,450 pesos. For our rice trays, we have beef bulgogi, beef shawarma, beef gyudon, pork crackling bits, pork belly burnt ends, charred chicken, and boneless fried chicken. Sizes are ranged between solo to large and prices are ranged between 265 pesos to 1,700 pesos. For our sandwiches, our fried chicken sandwiches, cold pro sandwich, corned beef sandwich, and chicken tocino sandwich. Sizes are ranged between regular, large, solo, and box of fours, and prices are ranged between 320 pesos to 1,540 pesos. For our pasta, we have mac and cheese and penne and gorgonzola. Sizes are ranged between solo to large and prices are ranged between 290 pesos to 1,350 pesos. So, how can you order there? Well, first of all, the steps on how to order in Sobra Comfort Food restaurant are as follows. First, head over to the Sobra Comfort Food website, select the dishes you want to order, choose between pick up or delivery, pay conveniently through any of the safe integrated payment methods, and your order is confirmed. Expect updates via text or your email as well. Also, if you want to order from Kuya Korea restaurant, the menus are for the rice bowls, we have beef bibimbap, beef bulgogi, pork samgyup, and K-pop chicken. Sizes are ranged with prices are ranged between 195 to 220 pesos. For the chicken, the boneless popcorn chicken, sizes are ranged between half to whole and prices are ranged between 235 to 435 pesos with the flavors of gochu, ganjang, chicken, and K-buffalo. So if you want to order there, please check the Kuya Korea website for your orders as well. Lastly, follow Hands in Inclusion Philippines on our social media pages and its digital platforms as well. It will be appreciated for you guys to do this as early as now. Follow us on Facebook, Hands in Inclusion PH, InkluRadyo, InkluSports, InkluNihan, and the online shop. Instagram, Hands in Inclusion PH, Kumu, HNI Philippines, and subscribe to the Hands in Inclusion Philippines YouTube channel. So guys, for those who did this, thank you very much as well. So ladies and gentlemen, coming up on Magpayo Tayo Ka-Inclusion, we will be discussing to you about what will you change this 2022? Ano ang inyong babaguhin natin ngayong taong ito? So, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we're discussing this topic is because, as you may know, as we enter this new year, we need ways on how can we change our lives. And also, how can we make us good as well, especially as we start this year with pride as well. So find out on this topic later on Magpayo Tayo Ka-Inclusion later tonight on InkluRadyo with me, yours truly, Carlos Kanahashi, Christian Chan, Asher Santos, and of course our technical team, Sir Mark Betita. Only here on InkluRadyo, and it will be uploaded on the next day on the Hands in Inclusion Philippines YouTube channel. So also, let's have the time for our greetings for our birthday celebrants. We'd like to greet happy birthday to Sir Jude Latorre of Benilde, and of course, our founder of Hands in Inclusion Philippines, Roylan Gorospe Marlang. Happy birthday and expect the more birthdays to come. To those who are celebrating their anniversaries, happy anniversary as well. And also, I would like to say good evening and thank you to the following. To my family, good evening. To Hands in Inclusion Philippines, Best Buddies Philippines, Best Buddies Benilde, and other PWD organizations, thank you very much as well. To my high school and college friends, good evening as well. And to those who are watching, it may be a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you guys are in a good mood, but if not, you may use this time to improve on your mental health and your well-being as well. To those who are watching us on InkluRadyo, thank you very much as well. And if you missed this episode, it will be premiered on the next day on the Hands in Inclusion Philippines YouTube channel for your viewing pleasure. And I hope you guys are safe and healthy at this time because we are now in the surge of the COVID-19 cases here in Metro Manila. And please continue to be safe and healthy at this time. And also follow the health protocols as well, ladies and gentlemen. So let us have our quote for the day from Bob May. Effective use of Braille is as important to the blind as independent mobility. Knowledge in the use of adaptive technology and a core belief that equality, opportunity, and security are truly possible for all people who are blind. So, the reason why we're discussing this for today is for this topic for this day is because Braille is a form of communication for those what we call as blind people, or the correct word of blind is person who is blind or person with vision impairment or low vision. It was also created by Louis Braille. That's why January 4 of every year is World Braille Day because it marks the birthday of Louis Braille, the father of the Braille language, ladies and gentlemen. And also, guys, tomorrow is Sunday. As has in Inclusion Philippines, put God first regardless of our faith. We remember that Sunday is a day of rest and faith. So it will be appreciated for you guys to show, to be courteous, to be considerate, and also to have your side and also be observe silence. As some people are attending religious services online or face to face as well. And this would be, we also need your silence and your full cooperation as well. Again, to those who are watching us on InkluRadyo, thank you very much as well. And again, if you missed this episode, it will be premiered on the next day on the Hands in Inclusion Philippines YouTube channel for your viewing pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen. And also, continue to stay safe and healthy at this time. Follow the health protocols issued by the IATF, like hand washing, social distancing, get vaccinated, and also drink vitamins as well, and exercise as well, and meditate as well. You can only go out when you need it, when you need to. If you don't have anything else to do outside, stay home. Bahay muna, buhay muna. And also pray whatever your faith is in order for this trying time to end soon. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that's a wrap for our One Inclusion Live weekend episode for Saturday, January 15, 2022. I'll be back again later tonight at 8 p.m. for Magpayo Tayo Ka-Inclusion, and tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. for our special report. On behalf of InkluRadyo and Hands in Inclusion Philippines, I am Carlos Miguel Kanahashi, saying may the Almighty God bless us all. May awa ang Diyos, makakaraos pa tayo, sama-sama tayong lalaban para sa pangarap, pamilya at bayan, hanggang sa ating tatak para sa One Inclusion Nation. Muli, magandang gabi at pagpalain nawa tayo ng Diyos ng buong may kapal. Pilipinas, God first. HNI, God first. Thank you very much for watching One Inclusion Live Weekend. Have a pleasant evening to all and bye for now. Bye-bye.